Hello, really quickly before this video begins, I just want to take this moment to say that I'm finally going to be dropping the merch. It'll be dropping on October 10th, which is just a few days away from when this video goes up. I'll be dropping these hats. This one's black. I also have navy, and I have these awesome jet tags. I love these so much. These are actually so cool because like I've always had one of these on my keys, but I've never had my own. And now I have my own. It says PCEA on the front. It said Boosted John on the back, so that when your key is in your ignition, it's still legible. I'm very excited to be dropping this stuff, so if you guys want to be notified when the drop goes live, please go to the website right now. The link will be in the description. Otherwise, it's www.boostbunker.com. You can leave your email and it will automatically notify you when the store goes live. So if you want to check it out, please do. I would really appreciate it. This stuff's gonna sell out really quick because I have very, very small quantity. With that being said, let's get into the video. What's up, YouTubers? Today we are back and we are working on the Civic. Tomorrow is the show that I'm going to in Milwaukee with Caleb, Pasha. Jared's coming. I don't know if Zach's coming. He hasn't really told us. All he's talking about is wrestling shirtless or something in our group chat, so Zach might be out. But anyway, as you can see, this car is not put together right now. I had some really weird sounds after I met Dustin Williams at Tuner Evo, and I'm trying to sort out what that is right now, so I just took the valve cover off, I did a valve adjustment, and now I figured since I have to replace the valve cover gasket anyway, I might as well, and since I have the valve cover off, I might as well paint it. And I've been talking about painting it a certain color for so long, and a lot of you guys already know what I'm about to paint it, but I'm excited. I have the paint, and it's time to start paint stripping this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and pour the paint stripper onto this. It says it only takes about 2 minutes, so I'm gonna pour it on. So as you can see, this is gonna be a very long and painful process. Also, don't hose me for not wearing gloves. I ran out. I don't have any gloves right now, which is actually kind of a bummer, but I have a lot of work to do. I'm not looking forward to this. Dudes, I have been going at this for hours. Fortunately, I just found out that I don't have to take this car to the car show tomorrow. I'll actually get to go just in one of Caleb's cars. So there's just no chance I'm gonna finish this all today. I'm beat already. The valve cover's almost done. I got some wire wheels, as you saw, and I've been wire wheeling it, and look at this, cut myself. I'm about to put some more paint stuff on there, paint stripper, and just let it eat away at it, and then come back and do a little bit more work for a little bit more, but I don't see myself getting much further on this tonight. I think I'm gonna have to pick this one up when I get back. Hello and welcome back to day 2. This is several days since I started the video. As you can probably tell, morale is low with this project. I just don't want to do it, but I don't really have a choice, so I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna get as much done as I can right now. I don't have much time, but I gotta get to work. And there's quite a bit left to do. Some of these corners are super tough. So I'm gonna cut the camera until I'm done. So I did my absolute best and I got it ready for paint and I put on 3 coats. I'm debating doing a 4th one just in case. I think the more paint that you put on, the more it wrinkles. So I'm probably gonna do one last 4th coat. I still have paint, so I might as well use it. And I have it all set up inside this box right now, drying. Just because I did it outside, I don't want anything to hit it or leaf land on it or a piece of grass or anything like that. So my goal for today is to get this 4th coat done. I'm gonna leave this thing out here to dry. I'm gonna clean everything else up, bring it all in, and I'm just gonna leave it out here for basically the rest of the day. I don't think it's supposed to rain. I have work, and hopefully after work it'll be dry enough to the touch where I can move it, bring it inside, and just set it down on top of the motor and see how it's gonna look. Hello, I'm back from work. It is now almost 9 p.m. and I have the valve cover in this box on the table. I cut a little hole in the box and ran the blow dryer into it because I left the valve cover outside drying this whole time. Well, the temperature dropped below 70 degrees, it got a little bit humid outside, and the wrinkles when I arrived at home after work just weren't really looking how I want them to. From what I remember when I did the intake manifold, a little bit of heat really helped. So I just had this running for about 10-15 minutes and it's already starting to look a little bit better. I'm gonna leave it in here now. I'm gonna leave it closed for a little bit and I'll come back up and run it for another 10 or 15 minutes in a little bit. And I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm not gonna show it to you just yet because I wanna show you the finished product. But if you guys are following my Instagram, then you saw a little bit of a sneak peek, so that's cool. So if you aren't following my Instagram, you wanna see little cool things like that once in a while, feel free to follow my Instagram. It's gonna be right here. It's gonna make that cool noise. All right, let's move on. I'm about to give you a little cinematic edit reel of the valve cover on the car. In my opinion, it turned out as like a 6.5 or 7 out of 10. It's really not that great in the state that it's in right now, but I think that maybe the paint just didn't bake all the way on, or it's just not fully set yet. So my hopes are that since it's on the car, the heat from the motor will actually like bake it on better. That worked really well with the intake manifold. Hopefully that works well with this, but I'm about to give you that cinematic edit right now, and then it'll go to the car starting right after. I'm about to try to start it myself right now. That actually sounds really good. I don't hear any weird noises. I'm like rushing right now because I have to leave for work in like 2 minutes and I want to drive this since it's working. You guys can't see it from here, but there's a lot of smoke coming out of that car. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to take it to work, which I really wanted to, but I have to just park it here real quick, and then I gotta get out of here. I'll have to figure this out another time. All right, so it's very dark out. It's like 8:30 p.m. right now, and I really want to drive this thing. So I've set up my light outside. I know you can only see like half of my face because the light's over there. This is just the best way for me to film it, but I'm gonna open up this engine bay and we're gonna figure out what's going on. If I can figure out where the smoke's coming from and I can eliminate it, then I can drive this car tonight, which I'm really excited about. So my plan here is basically just to let it idle for a while and see if the smoke comes back. I saw some fresh oil on the exhaust manifold earlier, and I assumed that's what was smoking. Right now, I don't see any fresh oil anywhere, so I'm assuming the smoke isn't gonna come back. But I'm gonna watch it for a while, let it heat up, and I'm gonna see if it does. If it comes back, then I'll figure out where it's coming from. So I don't know what I did, but somehow I got this smoke to go away that was coming from the engine bay, but now there's a ton of smoke coming out of the exhaust. I can't tell why. And it seems to do it more whenever the fan kicks on. It's so weird. I don't really know. But the fact that this smoke is gone means that I'm gonna go ahead and take this car out and test drive it right now. I'm gonna take the hood off just for safety purposes, so that way I can see if it starts to smoke again. So the Civic's broken. Yep, I took it out and I drove it, and it was too dark to film, so I apologize for that, but it broke. So I took it out and I did a couple of, you know, just easy driving, and then I decided I was gonna do a pull and see if it could withstand the pull. And I did a second gear pull into third gear into the top of fourth, and it was fine. And then I decided to do all the way through first, all the way through second, and into third. And the lifter tech came back. I got home, there was oil on my windshield, oil in all of my spark plug wells. It was just a bad situation. That's where the Civic's at, so this video is to be continued. At this point with the Civic, I'm like about to just like put this car in the backyard to rot. I love the thing so much, but I'm just so sick of it being broken and breaking all the time. Anyway, that's where I'm gonna leave this video off. I just wanna say thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something new. And also, my first merch drop is going live on October 10th. I know I already said at the beginning of this video, but I just want to say it again. If you guys want something, the website is www.boostbunker.com, and things are gonna sell out quick, guys. I don't have a lot of inventory. Like I said, it'll be going live on October 10th, and that's really all I have to say. So as I always say, remember to plan, commit, execute, and attain your goals. Bye.